Welcome to the episode 2 of Industrial Robot tutorial. Today the main objective will be to introduce you with the RobotStudio software, and we will try to create a simple path. So let's begin. So this is the first interface of the RobotStudio. Here you have option to select, either you can select project or you can also select station. So normally if you work with a big project, I think it's better you use the project. If you want to do just a simple simulation, I think it's better to proceed with the station. So you can select, and you can you can create from here, or you can double click also here. So let's start. This is the work area of the RobotStudio. Here you will work with your robot and other things. Here you have layout. The object you will be in this area, you will be able to access from here. This is the path and target for the robots. On the top you have the option here: file, home, modeling, simulation, controller, rapid, add-ins. We'll go through all the options one by one in the future episodes. Now, most important thing, after you install the RobotStudio, you need to go to the add-ins, and it's very important, you need to install the RobotWare. So come here, and after installing, please check did you install the RobotWare also. Otherwise you can just add it from here. So for this tutorial we will use RobotWare for IRC5. So please check this is installed or not. Then I came back to the home. Now I will add a robot. So I'm choosing IRB4400. So the payload of this robot is 60 kilo, and it can reach till 1.96 meter. Okay, I forgot to introduce you how you're gonna control the work area. You have given here the option, like if you want to zoom, just scroll with the middle button of your mouse, like go forward, backward. If you want to pan, control left click. If you want to rotate, shift and control and left click, like this. Now if you go to the input library here, you have here default tools which you can use for simulation purpose. Then you have here gripper. You have given some training object. You have here conveyors. So I will select a tool, a welding tool from here. If I come to layout, it's here. So I want to add this. Okay, we need to do one more thing. We need to add a controller with the robot. Otherwise, the simulation will not work. So I'll go to the controller option from layout. Next, you can choose here different version. Then next. So this task frame thing, I will explain this later. So basically what is saying now, task frame aligned with the robot, is basically meaning the base frame. So there are we have here world coordinate, base coordinate, tool coordinate, and work object coordinate. So I will explain this frame and these coordinates later in the upcoming videos. Basically we need to go through more theories to work better with this robot. We need to go through some theories also, which I will try to explain in the upcoming episodes. So I am trying to start the controller. RobotStudio is a very heavy software, so sometimes it takes time, and you need to have really a good uh, good setup, good you need to have a good configured PC to work with RobotStudio, and you need to be very patient, because sometimes this will make there will be a lot of situation you will feel really like you need to be patient to work with this simulation thing, trust me. So now I want to add this tool with the robot, so I will just simply press the left click and bring it on the top and leave it. Do you want to update the position? Yes, I want to update. Now I can see the tool gun is added to the robot. Now I'm gonna bring a table. So you have here option move and rotate. With this one you can move and rotate anything in this work area. So my plan is basically what I will try to do, I will make a welding path. Like imagine the robot will start welding from this point, then it will come to this point and this point, then it will follow this path and end here, and it will go back to the home position. Now we bring the table. Now there is a question. Do we know the robot can actually reach to our desired point? Like, is it in the work area of the robot, of this robot? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna press right click on the robot, and there is option show work envelope. If you press 3D, now you can see here, yes, it's in the work area. Maybe I think it's better, I can keep it here. I can reach all the 4 points. The robot can reach all the 4 points, all my desired 4 points. I will remove this. So now if you want to jog the robot, you just need to select the jog joint, select the tool, move and rotate. Now you can move the robot according to the tool frame. I want to go to the home position. Yes, jump home. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna teach the robot some target where the robot should go and weld. So I'm gonna go path and target. Go down, you see here path and procedure, right click, create a path. There are also options to teach the instruction. Teach target is basically like teaching a point, like let the robot know that there is a robot target, but it only knows there is a target, but it doesn't know how to move till there. So if you teach instruction, basically you are teaching the robot the movement as well as the target. Like for example, I want, if I add move L and this point, so basically the robot will make a linear movement to this point. From here you can teach the present position directly. So I want this, where is the robot is now, I want to keep it as a home position, so I will teach this point. Now if you go, you see we have it here. Now if you want to go, if you go to default work object 0 is basically the default work object. You have it. I want to rename it. I want to put it, I want to write home. Now I want to teach more move instruction. Insert move. If you look here, there is some option. If you, this is like surface selection. Like if you want to select something on the surface of any object, you can select this. You have more option here like curve selection, body selection. This everything is important when you will go when you try to do other simulation. So I will select from here surface, and I will select. Then you have snap the midpoint, snap center. This is basically it will take the center. It will the second one is the midpoint, and it will the end point. So I want the end point. After selecting these, you need to click here. Then like look, if I it will now I have selected surface, so it's basically taking the point on the surface and the end point. So when I'm going close to any end point, it's automatically selecting the end point. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Create. So now we have the path here. We can close it. We don't need it anymore. But if you look, the path is not completed. Like this is 1 point, this is the 1 point, second, third and fourth. But we want to come back here, then we want to go to the home position. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this, copy, and if I paste here, it will go underneath of this line. I don't want to make it new target. I just want to copy the position. And later no. Now if you look here, we already have some problem. Basically this is now the tool orientation is not fixed yet. What is this basically? Like the robot, when you can actually teach the robot another way, the point, like if you look on the home, it didn't make any, it is not showing any issue, because the orientation of the robot it knows, but the other point basically it doesn't know how the tool should be. So that's why it's showing that the orientation is not correct. So if I manually took it here and try to teach the target, the robot will not make any problem, because it would know itself that how the tool position should be. But we can fix it, don't worry. Select, I'm selecting, if you select the target, right click, there is an option called view tool as target. Now if I go here, modify target, rotation 90 degree on the x-axis, 1, 2, then z, one more time. So now if I copy position and orientation relative world, and I want to paste it in the other target, I want to apply only orientation. Why? Because position is where the tool is and orientation is how the tool is. So I don't need to, if I now paste position and orientation both data, everything will come to the same point. So I don't need the position data, I just need to change the orientation. So now if you look, all the tools look perfect. Okay, now if I make right click here, you have auto configuration. So I want to press all move instruction, but now problem. So what is this problem? basically the way we teach the robot doesn't know actually how it should move. That this robot has also limitation to move in every axis. It has a like a limit. So something is making problem here to with the limit. Like maybe it's crossing the movement limit also. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go one by one. First, I will take it to the home position. I will go to the first point. Okay, now you can see it's already turned. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna jog this and I will put it like this. Then I will modify the position. So now the data has been updated. Then I will move to the second. If you look, it's also turned. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to again jog it. Now I will again, I'll go to the next one, jump to the next. So I forgot to modify the position. Now I'll go to the next point. But maybe something's problem here. To the second point. Now maybe I need to rotate it a little bit more. Like this. And modify the position. Now maybe I can okay, I select one of these. Okay, I select, it's basically giving me suggestion how the configure can be. So I select one. Let me go there first. Now I can edit this again. So I'm gonna jog, move and rotate. And like this. Yeah, now it looks fine. Jump to the again. I'll do the same. Now if I go auto configure, it looks fine. It looks fine. Yes. And we can check move along the path. This will execute all the move instruction. Now on the right corner you can see you have here move L, move J. Basically there are three movement in these robots, linear movement and circular movement, and move J is like it will not move linear, simple. This is the velocity of the speed of the robot. This is the zone data, this I will explain later. Then you have the tool data and work object data. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna select all of just these targets. I want to, if you look, this is like this is not square, so I want to make it move, like fine move. It's called fine, like it will be exact to the point. This basically the robot is turning before the exactly the position of the point. So what I'm going to do, I can fix it from here, or I can also select it from here. So I want fine movement, so the robot exactly goes to the point. Now I have to make a main file, or I can just change it to the main file also, but I want to make it like this, and path here. Now I want to synchronize with the Rapid. Rapid is basically the programming language for ABB. So if everything is okay, the simulation should work. Play. Wow, it's working. We can play one more time. It looks nice. Now we'll go to the Rapid. Module 1. I have to access the main file. This is the main file. So if you look, the formation of the Rapid language is quite similar to the other programming languages. So if you know programming, it will be quite easy for you understanding. So how it works, the basic format is like you need to have a module. In the module you need to have a procedure main, and obviously you can have other procedure also there. So in the procedure main is the main, like you need to, if you want to run your code, you need to have it in the procedure main. So you can look here, like I am running procedure path 10 inside the procedure main. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna play a little bit. I'm gonna call a for loop. I think you guys are pretty, if you are familiar with programming, you know what for loop does. If you don't know, for loop is basically, it's like a loop. It will run this. I want to run it in a loop, like I want to run it for 3 times. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this inside the for loop. So I need to give a variable here. So I will give a default variable. and from 1 to 3. So I want to run it 3 times, the welding. So now I need to synchronize it with the station. So basically, when you want to, if you do something in a station, you need to synchronize with the rapid, the programming, and if you want to do some changes in the programming, you need to synchronize with the station. Now if I go back to the simulation, I hope everything okay. I think you can see it here also. Just want to make sure one more time. Okay, and I go. Now simulation, play. So one time, second time, and third time. So before I finish this episode, I want to show one more thing. If you want to go, how you will save it. So you have the option here, same like, so you have the option here, save station. I want to save station as practice 1, save. Now if you want to share your simulation file with someone else, you have a really good option here. It's called pack and go. This works similar to zip file. Basically you will zip your whole program and simulation file and you can share it with someone else. It's a really good option. So today I want to end this episode. I will try to come with other episode very fast. It actually takes time to, it takes a really long time to make tutorial on this subject. And guys, I'm telling you, you have to be very patient and you have to practice it a lot. Like if you want to be really good in this, you need to practice it a lot and you need to also spend time on this. So I will try my best to give you more clear and general idea how it works and everything. So till the next episode, take care yourself and goodbye. Thank you guys.